Hi everybody. It's that time of the month again. I just got some pretty good news. I have to say I did get some pretty good news. So I had a CT scan yesterday and my oncologist called me a little while ago to tell me that he had good news for me, and my Chinese wonder drug, which I have not even attempted to learn how to pronounce, my Chinese wonder drug Tizzy has reduced my cancer. I'm not exactly sure what this means, but reduced my cancer by 32%, which for 6 weeks work is pretty bloody good. And of course that reverses all the growth that occurred while I was on the drug trial for the BGB1525. So this is obviously fantastic news. 32% is a reduction absolutely worth having. It of course makes you think, does this mean that it can be managed well? How long can it be managed for? Because you sort of start making plans in your head about how your life is going to go. And it wasn't looking good. It's probably still not looking good, but yeah, there's just this uncertainty that now arises. Maybe my lifespan will be longer than I expected. Maybe I should be getting a job. I'm not getting a job. Anyway, just the uncertainty arrived soon after the joy finished. And I've been working really hard to leave things behind. My books and my photography and my Alexa and Google Ask the Purple Platypus, that little project, and my memoirs. They were big projects for me. Sorry, I need to just check what's going on here. Something weird is occurring. My Google Assistant kicked in. Thank you, Google Assistant, to to do the purple platypus trick for me. And then after the memoirs, I decided I would start writing some novels, and I had a great deal of fun doing those. I got through the first draft of the first of those novels, and then lost motivation. I went down the what's it all about, what's the point, why even bother thought process, and it got me a bit down. So last week I think I spent 3 days in bed. I didn't do anything, just got up long enough to take some pills, went back to bed again. Got up for dinner, went back to bed again. Obviously that's not particularly healthy, but so I went and saw my psychologist. Hadn't seen my psychologist for over a year, and didn't really feel like I needed it. I had been fine, but it was just starting to get to me. And she gave me permission, and I kind of felt like I needed permission. She gave me permission to watch TV, watch a movie, play some video games, not do things that are worthy, not things that are important. Don't have to always be thinking about what you can leave behind, which is what I was doing. So I guess I'm passing that message on to others who may end up in my situation, who might be following this video series, and I'm giving you permission to not always have to do something useful or worthwhile. Also I wanted to point out that when I was first diagnosed with my cancer, like immediately afterward, that same day, my GP at the time prescribed me with venlafaxine, antidepressant, and I think he was right to. I've been on it ever since, and on the occasional day when I've forgotten it or missed it or run out or whatever, yeah, it hasn't been particularly great. So I would strongly recommend taking an antidepressant like venlafaxine, because life's too short to be miserable, and it doesn't seem to have a negative effect on me. It doesn't feel like I have a negative effect. It doesn't seem like my brain is turned to mush or I've turned into an idiot. It just makes me feel like Kerry's supposed to feel, which I recommend when you're Kerry. So you might like to try it too. Anyway, maybe next time I won't have better news. Maybe I'll have funnier news to share. So, yes, I don't think I can think of anything funny that's happened recently. Oh, yes, I can. Or can I? Or did I tell you this story last time? I don't think I did tell the story.
Yeah. Oh, there's another side effect that's kind of funny.
So one of the side effects of something, possibly my sleep medication to help me sleep, is, has been or had been recently, I've been experiencing being unable to sleep, which is something that I've been going through. So I'm awake all night, but recently I've been awake all night and laughing non-stop all night, because I'm having the funniest thoughts. I'm the funniest man in the world, according to me at night in my dreams. And one of the things that got stuck in my brain was the word corroboration. And corroboration became the funniest word in the world to me. And then it got funnier and funnier, because I started thinking about robbers helping each other. That would be corroboration. And anyway, it was just the funniest thing. And this was combined with the fact that I like keeping my arms up in the air. Like I'm lying on my back with my arms straight up in the air, pointing at the ceiling. And at one point in the middle of the night, there was this thud on my chest as one of my arms fell out of the sky and landed on my chest. It landed on my chest and disturbed me, which again became the funniest thing in the world. So I had at least 3 nights where I was laughing my head off all night. I had a wonderful time, but real shit sleep. I've managed to get that under control by taking my sleep medication at the time that I'm supposed to, which was like an hour before I intended to fall asleep. I had been taking it much earlier. So anyway, that was good fun, really good fun. And it's over now, which is also excellent. All right, talk to you next time. Cheers, bye.